Okay, friends, now please keep your eyes closed. Those of you who are listening it live somewhere, anywhere in the world around, if convenient for you, please relax, close your eyes and listen. Or else as it is always there in the class, you can always watch it later on. But please, close your eyes. Please close your eyes and listen. In case you feel comfortable to keep your eyes open and listen, please do that so also. But just direct your attention to yourself, which we have been seeing all along, that it is immediate, instantaneous, and effortless. There is no effort needed to be yourself, the awareness, the consciousness, as even. There is no effort needed to be in space, to be in silence. But all we have been seeing in the classes for the last 2-3 days, with so many words, explanations, descriptions, today you must see it where you recognize no words are needed, no description needed, no perception needed, no thoughts needed, no I thought needed. For you to be yourself, nispandam, atmanam, samupasmahe. To be the silence, awareness, where there is no movement, no perception, no sensation, no thoughts of any kind. Effortless, immediate. This morning, as I was sitting down, walking about, this thought hit me again and again to share with you. I cannot, you cannot take somebody to a garden and introduce them, the plants, flowers, leaves, with their eyes closed. You don't take people to jungle to introduce to the sounds of the jungle. The call of an elephant, the trumpeting of elephant, roaring of a tiger, call of a bird, and ask them to close their ears. The outside, external universe, world, physical presence. You want to introduce anybody to the world around, you need to ask them to keep their eyes open, to see things, ears open, to listen to the sound. Now we have been talking about in Siddha Gita, what they are pointing out, nispandam samupasmai, atmanam samupasmai. It is not a sound outside, but a touch outside, not a taste, but a smell, not a sight outside. They go into the realm of thoughts. Druk, drushya, the seer and the sa, object that is seen, because of which a pratyaya, impression, a thought. And in that thought, for you to be aware of that thought, your eyes cannot help object outside do not mean anything. Once a thought is created, sense organ's job is over. Object of thought remains where it is. You are aware, conscious. And to be conscious, darshana prathama bhasa, the first hint of being conscious of a thought. Even before the perception takes place, the impression takes place, you are already there, because of which perception possible. Thoughts, impressions are gathered. Each one, every person is that primordial, primeval existence, awareness. Darshana prathama bhasa. Friends, Ajivin, to introduce the child, the flowers, the garden, the trees, the colors, You ask the child to keep the eyes open, not to close the eyes. Don't you think to be introduced to the thought universe, the inner landscape, you can close your eyes. Eyes are not needed. To see the thoughts, but closing it prevents perception. To see your vasanas, your thoughts, impressions. You don't need the sense organs. They have done their job. They are innocent, existing in body. And the physical universe doesn't interfere with your inner landscape by themselves. To be introduced to the inner landscape, no sense organs need to be active. Ears are there to listen. The words direct you towards yourself. What you are aware, only you are aware. Nobody has access to your memories. And you are seeing your memories. Drashtu Drushya Samayogat. In perception there is some effort. The sense organ and the sense object must come together. Effort needed. Take your body to a place where the sight is, the sound is, the touch or taste or smell is. Perception, effort needed. For a particular sensation, effort needed. You take your body to the sound, object of your sound, touch, taste, smell, sight. See them, touch them, taste them. Sensation shall be created. In case they are separated, the sensation comes to an end. All these memories, memories of perception, memories of sensation, do not get stored in the sense organ or in the object. Impressions, bhavana, chitta vritti, the thoughts of many kinds, vasana, the impressions, do not associate vasana in a bad, in a sense, a problematic sense of the term. Impressions. They are not in the sense object, not in the sense organ. You close your eyes. You can open your eyes. It will not make any difference for your memories. But to look at the memories as they are, without any new addition of perception or sensation. They ask you, keep away from everything, close your eyes. With eyes closed, you cannot be introduced to the world around. Yet, today we do have ways to introduce the person who sadly has no eyesight. You make him see things through touch and all that. But in relation to your senses, your thoughts, you don't need your eyes, whether you are blind or you can see. You can introduce the blind man to his world of memories as much as even the person who can see with the eyes. Because there, all memories, all sounds, touches, taste, languages of all kinds, everything is a language. The taste is a language. The sight, the sounds, the touches, the smells, languages of thoughts. If you don't have that thought, you are illiterate, uninformed about that particular sensation or object. And there, you, the awareness, prathamavasa, the first primordial, primeval sense of being, where you all are one and the same, all inclusive. You, I, men, women, boys, girl, black, white, brown, yellow, believers, non-believers, educated, uneducated, achievers, failures, angry, short-tempered, kind, compassionate. Everybody, one and the same. Samoham sarvabhuteshu name dveshyasti name priya. As Krishna says, aham sarvabhuteshu samaha. Aham, the meaning of the word I, nispandam. Atmanam, the meaning of the word is not another word, but the wordless, nameless, call it Chetana if you like. No words needed, effortless. Always there. as even outside. Silence is not an activity. In silence, you can hear the birds singing at a distance, sounds of many kinds. The activity of the birds, human beings, animals, vehicles. Silence is not an activity. When you close your eyes, thinking is an activity. Consciousness, the awareness, is not an activity. Always there, all times, all places, all conditions. Childhood, youth, old age. When you are healthy, when you are sick, your body is fat or lean, you have riches or you have poverty. It doesn't matter what possessions you have or do not have. It doesn't matter the body is child, old, young. It doesn't matter your eyes are closed or open. You are listening or you are deaf. It doesn't matter. You are lying down, you are sitting up, running or climbing. It doesn't matter. You are eating something or not eating something, tasting or not tasting. It doesn't matter thoughts or no thoughts. It doesn't matter there is activity or inactivity. Who you are, always there. As in silence is not an activity. Neither the presence of the sound nor the absence of sound. Same way yourself, the awareness, is not an activity. Neither the presence of a thought or the absence of a thought. So please, for your sake, never ever allow to be conditioned by any idea that whatsoever. May you never equate the meditation, the presence of a silent sound, or the absence of a sound. Presence of a thought, or the absence of a thought. It's always there. But we saw yesterday on the board, explained you from external most, the world around, to your body, to your thoughts, sense organs, to your thoughts. 2 words, asti, nasti. The trees are, the trees disappear. Clouds are there, cloud disappear. Cloud asti, cloud disappear, nasti. Na asti is not there. Eyes continue. Sounds are there. Absence of sound. Your ears are there. Ears do not depend upon presence or absence of sound for its existence. Same way, move on. A thought of a sound is there. Ears are become deaf or can hear. Makes no difference to the memories already collected. The thought of sound is there. Sound outside, asti, nasti, they are not there. Ears, they are not there. Doesn't matter. And the thought of the sound is the thunder. The thought of the thunder has no sound. If it is not there, I thought is there to say, I am not thinking of any sound. I thought is. He says, I am thinking or not thinking. In both the time, the I thought is. How does it say? I know my thought. The knowing principle, consciousness, self. Always there. I thought is not. Asti, nasti. The thought is. Thought is not. Thought asti, nasti. If you know the Sanskrit, it makes it little easy, but I'll make it in English. You cannot say, please. Okay, simple. Thought, asti, nasti. Prathama bhasha. For you to have the hint of a thought, you must be there. There is nobody to say, consciousness is or is not. Asmi, aham asmi, I am. The sense of being. Asti is third person. To say something is, you must see it, hear it, touch it, even thinking about it. When you say, the sound is, because your ears are listening to that sound. When you say you are listening in relation to your thought, You say thinking. Thought is. I thought says, I'm thinking. Even if you don't say, I am seeing, the eyes will see. Even if you don't say, I am thinking, the thoughts will come and go. Even if you don't say I, you shall continue to be conscious. Chetana Chit Swarupa Nispandam. You don't need to give yourself a name to exist. See that, friends? Not only you don't have to give yourself a name in order to exist, to be conscious, to be the self, but also in the whole universe, a name is not needed for a thing to exist. It's an all-expansive, all-inclusive creation, nameless, unnamed, yet existent. Always in meditation. It's not an activity to be initiated or to be discontinued. Meditation never begins, never ends. Beginningless, endless, eternal meditation. Whole creation, dhyana swarupa, the whole existence is meditation. How nicely Upanishads will declare, dhyayati iva samudra, the ocean in meditation. Dhyayati iva parvata, the mountains in meditation. Dhyayati iva prithvi, the earth is in meditation. You can go on adding any name, any form. Everything always in meditation. And there is no distraction, no agitation. Don't say, let me finish my activity, I'll meditate. No. Even while Pashyan, Srunvan, Asnan, Gachan, Swapan, Shwasan, meaning thereby seeing, even while seeing with your eyes, listening with your ears, tasting with your tongue, smelling with your nose, touching with your skin. pralapan, talking about it, speaking so many words, grunhan, accepting with your picking up with your hands or rejecting. Name all physical activities of every kind. Seeing and all its variations, listening and all its variations, touching and all its variations, tasting and all its variations, experiencing the smells and all the variations, physical activity, organs of action, speaking and all its variation, lifting with your hands, walking with your legs, organs of procreation, excretion, every possible activities in all dimensions, even when it is going through meditation. Naiva kinchit karomiti yukta manneta tattvavit. Hey Arjuna, one who is aware of himself, tattvavit. Even while seeing, hearing, touching, tasting, doing all activities, gross, subtle, always in meditation. Friends, even when we are not aware of it, the whole universe is meditation. Everything moves on, changing, in absolute stillness. Not knowing ourselves, taking all that I have as who I am, the changes in things that we have, we are attributing to ourselves, and therefore we think we are agitated, living to die, aging to fade away. Fear grips your heart. To when you recognize, even when you are not aware, the whole existence, everything always in meditation. The teacher, the teaching, just facilitates that revelation. Who you are, always in meditation. The silence doesn't feel disturbed by the sound, nor feels relieved in the absence of sound. Please see this. The silence, nispanda, nirava, doesn't feel disturbed by the sound, nor relieved by the absence of sound. Same way in yourself. Call it aham, atma, nispandam, nityam, sarvagatam, eternal, all-pervasive, no throbbing, nischala, no movement, sanatana, eternally fresh, yourself, the Chaitanya, Nischala, Nispanda, doesn't get disturbed by the presence of the thought, nor feel relieved in the absence of thought. Who feels disturbed and relieved is in the I thought. How will you get introduced to your inner universe unless you choose to close your eyes and familiarize yourself with your inner landscape? Introduce to yourself as you are. To be introduced to yourself as you are, to facilitate the understanding immediate, instantaneous, you may have to close your eyes. But the life is not meant to keep your eyes closed forever. If it is supposed to be kept closed forever, blindness is a blessing. If it is supposed to be kept open forever, imagine, friends, how terrible it will be. Your eyes shall not be protected. A healthy eyes opens and closes. What doesn't open, doesn't close, yourself the awareness, the eye of the eyes. As much you are aware, and the object is there or not there, asti nasti. The eyes are open or closed, asti nasti. Can see you're blind, asti nasti. Thoughts are there, not there, asti nasti. I thought is there, not there. You are always there. Atmanam samupas, reveling within one's own self. No more there is a struggle to bring in something or to dismiss something. Please, please see that for yourself. Our whole life has been so confusing, has made us powerless, ineffective. Confused, frustrated, because conditions have been given. To be happy, you must have something or you should not have something. To be somebody, you must have a role or you should not have a role. You have been conditioned to believe either to have something or not to have something. When in reality you are beyond asti nasti, all that is and all that is not. Somebody has somewhere, sometimes, some people, some book, something somewhere has introduced the child to a condition which is not tenable, which you can't hold on to. Something should be there or should not be there for you to be who you are. No. You are who you are. It doesn't matter it is or it is not. What is or is not is more important than you who always existing. Silence is independent of sound that comes or doesn't come or fades away. Who you are is independent of a perception, its presence or absence, sensation, its presence or absence, the object, its presence or absence, the thought, its presence or absence, even the I thought, its presence and absence. You are always in meditation, ever blissful, and therefore blissfully, happily, with full fulfillment, freedom, enjoy the presence or absence of I thought, the presence or absence of any thought, the presence of the absence of any emotions, the presence and absence of any perception, the presence or absence of any object over which, friends, you and I have absolutely no control. In the presence or absence of things, friends, we have no control. But to be who I am, let nobody deny me being who I am, nor you can ever get out of being who you are. You can open your eyes and listen, friends. In Bhagavad Gita, think, friends, you can keep your eyes open, close your choice is yours. Once you appreciate, understand, in the beginning stages, I may say, close your eyes, open your eyes, that's because you are sitting down listening to me. When you are alone, what you do, don't. Shall you ring me up, Swamiji, shall I open my eyes? Don't do that. Don't do that. Arjuna asked Lord Krishna everything. And Krishna said, did you understand? Arjuna says, yes. Nashta moha smriti labdha. Delusion is gone. This ignorance is gone. Confusion is gone. Smriti labdha. Look at that word. Thank you, Lord Ishvara Krishna. Smriti labdha. Get back my memory as though. Meaning it was there. Smriti labdha means what? It was there. I never recognized. Now I recognize. Smriti labdha. Smriti. As it's not newly created. It was there. Now I recognize it. Karishya vachanam. Whatever I'll do now, whatever you ask me to do. That is the gratitude of a student. What the teacher will say? Now I have a donkey to ride? No. Etad asheshena vimrushya. I shared with you, you saw it. Now you think it over, make it your own. It is your own. And then, yatha ichchasi, tatha, as you choose, you do. Live your life. I can't live for you. As even I couldn't understand for you, I cannot live for you. What a freedom! What a freedom! Every person. And what Krishna says one time, nasato vidyate bhava, na bhavo vidyate sataha, ubhayor api drushtvanta, anayo tattvadarshibhi. That we see asti nasti. Yesterday we saw that verse. Asti nasti. I hope you have thought of it. Play with it. Instead of playing with that word, say, I have no money. Miserable for the rest of the life. Think, right? I don't have a car. I don't have a wife. I don't have a husband. I don't have a child. He told me that. He didn't tell me. What? In the infinite universe, a finite one, dust is or is not. Who is worried? Ashima, Ananta, borderless, endless existence. How will you feel, friends? And silence is worried about the presence or absence of a sound. A millionaire comes and tells you, I don't have the chocolate. I am very happy with chocolate. What shall you say? Billionaire. Yes. You can enjoy that. Pretend to be lacking. But let it not be serious, friends. You have no control over things. Last night I was talking to somebody. Remember one sentence which is my favorite sentence for the last 30, 40 years I am telling. Any time you think, look at yourself and ask yourself a question. You shall never know, you shall never ever know why are you here, how you are here, where you are now. Think it over. You shall never ever know how you are here, where you are now, how you are in the situation of your life. What position you are in, what condition you are in. How are you here? How did you reach this place? Why are you in this place? You will never know that. How you are here, where you are now. Work on it. What controls you have? No control over your parentage. Did you choose choose your job, choose your companion? Did you choose who comes and goes in your life? Some people come, fantastic. Some people come, disaster. Passing. Even if they want to stay with you, they cannot stay, they will pass on. I promise you, I shall be there with you until the end of your life. Until the end. And when shall you end? You don't know. It comes. And goes. How? Did you decide this morning? The cloud should come or not? Rain should come and go? Simple. More so in life. Which thought will come and go? What is, will it be there? What is not, will it be always absent? Health is there. What is health? Do you know it will always be there? You know the disease is not there. It will come or not? As a child, you are innocent. By the time you are 30, 40, 50, 60, your body is ravaged. Your body is literally ravaged. That is why boros and furrows all over. So many experiences you have gone through. Did you choose it all? You have no choices. But you have a choice. Being happy, happily go through everything. That is why Bhagavan says beautiful, na sato vidyate bhava, na bhavo vidyate sataha. Na sato vidyate bhava. That which is asat. Asat means which is not existing. Sat means which is existing. Asat means which is not existing, apparently existing. For some time, everything in this universe, asataha bhavana vidyate, that which is perceived, a drishyam jagat, drishya, that is sight, drishyam nasyam. Anything that is seen is subject to cancellation, continuously changing. You cannot keep it going. And what is the drishya? Not only the physical universe continuously changing, pratikshana anyatha bhava, drushta nashta svabhava, continuously changing, And as you are seeing it is going away, Gandharva Nagaravat, like the city in the clouds. The whole universe is changing. Universe? Your body. Your body, your sense organs. Your sense organs only, your thoughts. Your thoughts only, the I thought. Until that, everything, you cannot maintain them. Asataha bhavana vidyate. That which is continuously changing, apparently the drishyam, that which is heard, seen, touched, tasted, smelt in the realm of objectivity, it can never be maintained all times to come. Beginning from the external most gross object to your I thought. Nabhava vidyate sataha. Sataha abhavana vidyate. That which is the sat, existing at all times, all places, in all conditions. Sat. That is all times, all places in existing. Abhavana vidyate. You can never push it out. How much should you struggle to be yourself? The meditation, dhyana swarupa, jnana swarupa, chit swarupa, nispandam samupasmai, atma swarupa. What shall you do? Do you know why you are disappointed? Because the asat bhavana vidya, that which is continuously changing, cannot remain as it is any time. But you are thinking you are the God, the Lord, that I shall keep it for all times to come, maintain my youth. Try. Nothing wrong in trying. Nothing wrong in trying. Should you try to be miserable and sick and diseased? No, try. But know well, I am eternally young, eternally happy. Try for a happy moment for yourself as well for others. Don't create any. You can't never give anybody happiness. Your responsibility, duty, humanity ends when you don't create inconvenience to somebody. Please, don't be somebody happiness giver. You cannot. All you understand is better friends. You can never ever give happiness to anybody. Inconvenience you don't cause. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please don't help me, but don't destroy. Don't try to create an obstacle on my path. And friends, should you create an obstacle when the time itself is the biggest obstacle? Kalosmi loka kshayakud prabuddha lokan samahartum ya prabuddha. Kalosmi, I am the time. Busy devouring the whole universe. When the time is killing me, should you kill me? Why wasting time killing somebody? Even if the fellow is a mistake, help him if possible to change his perception. That is where comes compassion. Can you be really compassionate to immortal? But when emotion taking itself to be mortal, you feel compassionate. You don't have to be compassionate to a billionaire. But if the billionaire feels poor, what shall you say? Stupid! Don't do that. You have everything. Come on. You are so desperate. Your desperation is a happy desperation. Desperation out of fulfillment. Not that if he doesn't understand, you will be miserable. How can you be miserable for somebody? You can never ever get away from the happiness that you are, meditation that you are. So, we shall see more of it tomorrow in the other classes, in the other one or two verses. So please see that. Close your eyes again for a minute. We shall finish for the day. class ends, meditation never ends. It's always you are who you are. Close your eyes, please. So Ajivin, you take the children to the world outside to introduce them to the ocean, mountains, gardens, jungles, cities, air, fire, water, earth. You want to introduce him to himself, which is not a sound, not a touch, not a taste, not a smell, not a sight. Introduce him to the subtler world of thoughts, mind, consciousness, self. The moment you open your eyes, if the whole universe shines in front of you, the moment you close your eyes, you are awake, aware of the inner universe. There, don't lose yourself in what you are aware of, but be that in whose presence every thought shines, every impression shines, every sensation is a memory, every perception is a memory, and the whole perceptible universe existing from timeless time. Be that self, always in meditation. Siddha, eternally accomplished, not sadhya, to be accomplished. It's not a place to be reached, already reached. Not a thing to be gained, already gained. Just be the self. Thank you, friends. Thank you. Tomorrow Sunday we shall see the same time, 11 o'clock. Thank you.